It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Chargers and the Broncos on Monday Night Prime Time.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin joined as always by Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Broncos in this one. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Let's go now.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. To throw, here's Willis. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 12 carries, 60 yards. Second down, here's Chubb again.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out with a huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards for the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year. In his third season now, it's Joe Burrow.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
One, ready? 12, 11, MP.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's brought in by Harris. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. First carry for Najee Harris. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, they're going to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Burrow's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Burrow on play action. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's got room. right past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Willis now off of play action. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Going on 4th down. Here's Willis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quick. At the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there.
And he will score. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And coming out now, the Broncos. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down. Willis looks to throw here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Willis will try again here after the pick six. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the play fake, here's Willis. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
On 2nd and 11 now. Willis. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this 1st half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Burrow throw. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, LA. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. 2nd down, here's Willis. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're looking for a catch, maybe a call. but they figure they can at least get into field goal range.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So we reach half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. So here are the Chargers to take over. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's swung out wide to Harris. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a throw here, hauled in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Calling it a very strong gain of 24. On the give, this is Harris. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Penny will score. Touchdown Chargers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll get that one out quickly to Brian. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Meanwhile, Willis' throw going to be caught by Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And trouble trying the middle here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Willis looking to throw it. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Willis now off of play action.
Rolling to his left. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
To throw again on second down, Willis. And he fires one incomplete.
Now with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Willis, a quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Willis, gotta have this one.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Has some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
79 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And it coughed it up.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he gets this one to midfield. Down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. A give to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Burrow on play action. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and that'll keep this a 22-point game.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On 1st down, Willis.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now here's the option play going left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to get a little too much there.